Welcome back to Regular Guys Outdoors. I'm Chris. Today we've got yet another guest video, and this one was shot by Brian. You know Brian from the elk archery hunts and the pronghorn hunts we've done here in Colorado. Here, Brian takes Walker out on his first big game hunt into the mountains of Colorado. I do believe it's his first hunt at all, so it's quite a lot to tackle on your first hunt.
He didn't know what he was getting into. Said to him, pick a peak, any peak. We're going to the top of it. So, welcome to Regular Guys Outdoors. It is just me today with newbie Walker. Walker, this is first time big game hunting, and I told you I was gonna make you suffer. So I figured we'd hike up about halfway up the mountain before we even get to our first glassing spot, and give you a little bit of a taste. So Walker and I have known each other about 6 years now, and what made you want to come out and hunt?
You've been talking about it for a while now, and felt like, hell, why not? It's 2020. Try something. Love the outdoors, and it's a good chance to be out in them.
So he's using a borrowed rifle. He didn't buy blaze orange before we left.
Bought it today.
We got a quarter mile into the truck, into the hike, and he realized he left his tag back at the truck. It's like herding kittens.
Herding a single, very confused cat. Yeah.
So, yeah, there'll be some hiking footage coming up the hill. Maybe overplay some Eye of the Tiger. A little bit of motivation. Yeah, something. Maybe a techno beat of some sort.
Definitely a techno beat.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll come back with some more footage of this hunt and tell a good story. So, guess that's pretty much it to start us off.
Cool.
I tried to get a doe tag for this unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that front doe be huntable?
Oh yeah. These guys just don't seem to care that we're here.
No.
They're just looking right at us, feeding, we're moving, and they're just chill as can be.
Yeah.
So, I'm only glassing for, 30 seconds sitting here, and I spot elk right away, but they are super far away. So, let's see. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're at the top of that ridge, which is really far away. There's a chance they could be deer, but they look too big to be deer. We have a couple options. I don't think we could get over there by sunset. It's 2 miles through rugged terrain. So Walker is suggesting that we get to the top of this peak, stay up there, or we go back to the truck and camp at the truck and then head up there in the morning. My thought is we go up there, stay the night, because what happens if we see elk right here? I mean, then we'll just be wasting our time if we go all the way back to the truck and just sleep there. Again, there is a chance that they could be deer, but they look too big to be deer.
That was pretty big.
That was pretty big, but I only saw 3, so we don't know if there's even a bull in there.
Yeah.
And you have a bull tag, so. But yeah, good first 3 hours of big game hunting in your entire life.
That's right.
But those deer finally moseyed off over there.
Oh yeah.
So we got camp set up, boiling some water because we have not found any yet. Beautiful sunset. Freaking pumped. Such a good day. Saw 3 elk, we believe. Yeah. And 2 other hunters. And the other hunter left, or both hunters left, and the one said that we had the mountain to ourselves. And it appears that way. There are no elk. It's all to ourselves. Walker, how was your first day of hunting?
It's great. It's so cool. Hell of a hike, followed by
Seeing all those deer and
seeing some deer, learning the tricks of glassing effectively.
Walker spotted about 5 deer that took me about 15 minutes to find while he was trying to explain to me where they were.
Some people call me a natural.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that with the rifle though. We went to the range together before we came out, and I was like, good enough, I guess.
It was a learning experience.
Yeah, learning to shoot, learning to hunt, all in the same weekend.
Hell yeah.
It's Friday morning. We are up on the ridge. It was cold last night. My feet were touching the bottom of the tent, and I just froze all night. Probably down in the teens. But we're seeing all the hunters pull into the parking lot down there. So we win, but there's no elk. So I thought this mustache was supposed to be good luck. It's hard to glass because I can't stop shivering, but we'll see what we can find out here. Deer right there. They're as friendly as dogs out here. They're all over the place. There's one. There's one. No wonder they don't give out mule deer tags here. Did you see all the deer on that ridge? Yeah. So on that ridge, a whole bunch of deer just kind of stood up and started looking down the valley. So it either is a hunter coming up the valley or an elk. So
kind of right in this first.
In that grassy patch.
Are they still there?
Yeah, but they're all looking down.
Made it to the top of this stupid mountain. All the while explaining to Walker that elk hunting is harder than calculus.
It is harder than calculus.
Yeah, I failed calculus too.
I got a D in calculus.
So you probably fail this then.
Yeah. Doesn't make me optimistic.
Well, let's get our orange back on and
Yeah.
get up the rest of the mountain.
This is awesome.
Nah, just deer. Lots of deer tracks. Gee, what a view. So, we made it to the peak back there where I saw the elk silhouette skyline themselves. Yeah.
It's easily, what, a half mile at least?
Uh,
A mile
two and a-
straight?
2.5.
Straight across?
2.5 straight across.
Yeah, Brian wouldn't let me take the shot.
2.5.
He said he didn't want to be embarrassed by my accuracy.
If it was a half mile, we would have been running. It's crazy up here.
Yeah.
Well, we spotted a bull elk, a lone bull, sitting on the top of that ridge right there. Right about there. And wasn't sure what it was. There's no way we could get to it. It took us all day to get to the spot where we saw elk yesterday. And that's the next ridge over, and it looks even worse than this ridge. So, but now it's gone. Got up and left, which is what proves that it was a bull elk, or an elk. But it was all by itself, just one. So, there goes it.
We relocated that bull, and just too far out. Confirmed it was a bull, and really thought hard about how we're gonna go after it, and it's just not feasible. He's moved off. We can't see him anymore. I don't know. Game plan is tomorrow's our last day. We're gonna leave after the morning, so we wouldn't have time to even get up there tomorrow morning. We're gonna glass from camp in the morning and hope for the best. Any words?
Brian has great vision for spotting elk from like 2 miles away.
It is possibly, I wouldn't say it's the coldest night I've ever camped.
It's cold.
It's cold, but there's like a gentle breeze that's just taking it out of me. Did the boiled water and an Nalgene trick. So, how do you like backpack elk hunting?
It's great.
We've seen
It's
4 elk,
4, 5 maybe.
maybe.
Elk. Yeah.
Countless deer.
Yeah, a lot of deer.
God, this is some of the hardest country I've ever hunted, just
Yeah.
because the mountains are so steep.
And the spacing between each mountain is
Yeah.
a day's worth of work.
Yep. But and then that elk that we saw today on that ridge opposite of us, it disappeared about a half hour later. Hear 2 gunshots. So somebody got it.
Someone got it up there.
Somebody picked the right ridge today. We're always going to be a ridge behind. But it's been fun.
Yeah, it has been fun.
I'm starting to feel sore. I used trekking poles for the first time hunting, and my back is sore.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
back is sore. Calves are sore, I think, from all the steep incline.
I hope that this camera can get far enough away that it can see both of us. Otherwise, it's going to be really weird footage. But
It's like split
just our
between us.
shoulders.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, everyone.
All right, so Walker and I are on our way out. We cut straight down to a road, try and get out of here a bit quicker. Well, thus concludes our, 3 days, 2 nights, backpack, rifle elk hunt, second season, in some of the steepest terrain I've ever been to.
Me too.
What'd you think, Walker?
It was awesome. It's a great experience. Learned a lot. Sighted a few elk with the help of Brian. All of them very far away, but just a really cool experience to get out here and see a new part of the state, do some exploring, try to get an elk.
I think I learned that the mustache is not good luck.
Well, mine might not be good luck
Oh, yeah.
because
Walker's
I've been growing this for 4 years now.
Yep. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it.
Big shout out to Brian for collecting that footage for me. It's not always convenient to carry a camera around up in the mountains. Also a big thank you to Brian for bringing out a newbie. We need all the allies we can get in the hunting and firearms industry, that's for sure. Hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And as always, thanks for watching.